Oh, hello there, it is I, Gravestone, and today I'm going to be making another commentary video. And today, yesterday, I made a poll saying which cartoon commentary video I should make, and apparently, y'all chose Fangbone. And honestly, I gotta say thanks for that, mostly because I really if you did chose the others, I would have been like spending a couple of hours and hours and almost a whole day trying to research this and that, and trying to rewatch almost every single episode of those cartoons. But yeah, anyways, thank you for um um selecting this. So today I'm going to be making commentary video about this old classic cartoon that I used to watch back in what 2016, 14, and it's called Fangbone. Now, honestly, I was actually rewatching this show back last month ago, I think. I was actually rewatching this show back in. Okay, I can't really think about it. So yeah, I was just watching this last month ago, and honestly, I don't know about you, but I spent 10 bloody hours watching every single episode of Fangbone, and honestly, rewatching this again is pretty damn awesome, to be honest. And I didn't actually notice this, but uh, I didn't really actually notice this at the first time when I was watching this. But when the theme song goes on and when it reaches the end, um, Fangbone actually says, uh, "Theme song is done. Song of theme done," meaning he actually broke the fourth wall. I actually thought, I knew he said something, but he said, "Is the theme song finished?" And honestly, I never actually caught up to that, but I actually did. So, wow, that's like I know he said something, but I didn't realize he said, "Is the theme song done?" So yeah. Anyways, after spending 10 bloody hours of watching this show, um, I gotta say, rewatching it was actually quite fun, to be honest. So yeah, I collected and downloaded a few episodes here and there on YouTube. And honestly, wow, I mean, it's kind of wild because I spent literally months watching every single episode of My Little Ponies, and since I've finished every single episode of watching that series, and I actually came across this video about Fangbone saying 10 full episodes, 10 hours of watching every single episode of Fangbone, and honestly, I actually did watch every single episode of it. And honestly, it actually made me laugh for a few times in the show, and I did actually not gonna lie, I really do like watching this show. It's fun. It's actually quite fun, and it does have some funny moments in it. Like this one episode where Fangbone tells the principal to change his school into like Skullvania, and all of a sudden, the principal actually does it, and he gets like very very aggressive, and Fangbone was just like he try you like I mean yeah, I don't actually have the episode. I tried to look for it, but I couldn't really find it. But it was a very very funny episode, and wow. Um, there was a few times where actually, you know what? I really am trying to think because I mean it took me like 10 hours just to finish the whole entire episode, and I've actually finished it like a couple of months ago. I think it was last month or the other month. I think it was just last month. So after watching the show, I actually did end up laughing at like a couple of scenes here and there. That actually has some funny moments, and surprisingly, this TV show actually has a I wouldn't say comic book, but this show is actually based on a book too, with the same name, Fangbone. Now I don't know about you, but I feel like I've seen this art style before. So hmm. Now I gotta say the character designs are odd, but it's the early 2000s. I've seen a lot of characters with that roundish, oversized, squinchy head. What? What? Um, you get what I'm trying to say. That character models are okay, pretty decent enough, especially back in 2000s, which I kind of am starting to think about. Yeah, yeah, I don't really don't like to commentate a lot, but not gonna lie, I'm willing to make more of this. Like I'm just going out with my mind. Okay, I don't have any script with me. I know it's kind of cringe, but whatever. Uh, I really do like watching this show. To be honest, I remember slightly watching it on TV, and I don't know if I was sitting on the ground on the couch or whatever. But yeah, I remember watching the show back in 2000 and what year this came out. Okay. Um, I remember slightly watching this on TV. I still remember the damn, damn, damn theme song. And not gonna lie, I was expecting more out of that character, Hammer Scab. Like she seems pretty cool, but she literally only showed up in one episode. There's a brief moment that she actually does show up at the end, especially those other characters that do show up. Um, the episode does change very like like it goes like different ways. Like it ends in sometimes in a cliffhanger, but sometimes it doesn't. There was this also an episode where they start rapping, which is actually pretty damn cool. I think it was on season one. I don't know what episode it is, but it was in season one. And honestly, I actually kind of like that episode. To be honest, it was fun. And wow, the fact that they started rapping, and it was actually a very fun episode. To be honest, and I gotta say, Drew, the evil villain of the entire series, he really like he sometimes almost succeeds in getting the toe, but he doesn't. He's also a very, very fun villain to watch. Like, I've seen a lot of goofy villains, and I gotta say, I mean, I actually do enjoy those kind of villains because they're so fun to watch. And he actually does have some funny moments in the entire series. He's pretty cool and very funny. So yeah, so like I said, I've watched every single episode of the show, and I spent 10 bloody hours in a one day. Okay, I don't remember when I was watching it, but I did actually watch every single episode, and it took me 10 bloody hours in one day. So yeah. Also, yeah, there are most characters in the show that does actually show up a few times, and I'm talking about this chick named Sid. Now, honestly, I know her voice. I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actor who's voicing Easy from Total Drama and some other characters that I know she's playing as. So, I don't know about you. I feel like Sid and Bill actually. I mean, I want to say they want to like. I feel like they do kind of have like a romantic thing together, but other than that, maybe it's just me. Maybe they aren't like I was gonna say boyfriend and girlfriend type, but I mean they do like make it look like they are like they make it look like they're like that kind of type to be together, but they actually don't end up with each other at the end, which is surprisingly because Sid and Bill do interact quite a lot, and Fangbone does get very jealous, and surprisingly, she's very fast. Like seriously, it's like a blink of an eye, and she makes it look like she's just teleporting. She's just that freaking fast. Like that blows my mind when I was just watching. Like every time she shows up, she just like snaps. Like she just teleports or disappears just like that, and that really surprises me because she moves that fast. And yeah, I really thought her and Bill were kind of like a romantic couple, like mostly because they do like interact with each other quite a lot, and she does that Um, but yeah, they don't actually end up with each other, which is surprising. Of course, they don't, which is something that I really was expecting because them two really do interact quite a lot. So yeah, at the end of the series, they all gang up against Drool, who successfully gets his toe back. I am trying to remember how, but he actually does get his toe back. Oh yeah. There was also at the end, the second ending of the show. Um, uh, I think Fangbone actually flashes him too, like shows his ass at his face, and he got so ticked off that he really wanted to brawl against him, and that really took me off by surprise. And yeah, so yeah, at the ending of that series, they all gang up together. There's a brief moment where you can see Hammerscab there, and honestly, I don't know about you, but I was really expecting a lot more from her because I think she was pretty cool and well designed. I was actually expecting a lot more of her appearance, but she only showed up in one episode, so that's quite a bummer. And also, and honestly, I just by rewatching it, I'm actually very happy, and I actually enjoyed watching the show. To be honest, it's fun, it's entertaining, and it does really bring me back to those old days that I used to watch the show on TV and some other shows that had some similar designs like this. Also, I think the monsters in this show are actually quite fun and good. The humor in this show is they're pretty silly villains in this one. To be honest, they're not too scary or too frightening or that evil, like that evil where they start killing and murdering people. That would have been savage. But they're like the right amount of silly yet villainous at the same time. I really don't have much to say. I actually do like watching the show, and if you did watch the show, let me know your thoughts, cause me, I really can't think properly because I'm really am trying to think very hard about this show, and there was a couple of scenes here and there that I really liked. And that's actually made me laugh a couple of times. I think like surprisingly, this show actually has like 2 seasons, which is very surprising. But I don't know. I don't know if the show was that popular or whatever, but it was just one of those weird shows that I'd watch on TV without caring, mostly because I really did like watching cartoons and other bad movies. Like, I don't know if you say this show is a bad cartoon to watch. It was actually quite fun. Now, I don't have much to say, but I actually did really like the show. It's fun, entertaining. It has some silly moments in it. I do like the characters in it. The monsters, the villains are actually quite fun and silly to look at. And I think that's it. I know I don't. I can. I know I couldn't like explain better, but this is what I've got. I really did like this show. It really does bring me back when I first watched this back in 2014 or whatever. And honestly, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind seeing this again, to be honest. But other than that, I gotta say, this show is good. I'm surprised it only has 2 seasons. Um, not gonna lie, I'd smash that girl. Oh, but I'm nasty. But anyways, yeah, I don't have nothing to say. I guess I'll see you in the next video, and I'll try to commentate on another scary video. Uh, What I'm trying to say is, I'll make another video about a cartoon or horror movie or whatever. And in the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you want me to review another like a cartoon movie or whatever, comment down below and uh, tell me what kind of videos do you want me to post. Cartoon, movies, games. I'm willing to make another commentary video, but of course I have to do like a lot of research, and I need to learn. And okay, you know what? I'm getting a little bit off topic, and this video is quite getting quite long. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.